Okay, I made this piece for myself before on another video a couple weeks ago because I wanted a statement piece, and it's important you have a statement piece. If you make jewelry, I don't care who you are, and you're selling it, you need to be wearing some of your stuff, and you should be wearing an eye-catching, crazy version of your stuff. Don't be timid. So this was pretty much fitting that bill for me. Some nice, cool earth tones, but it's pretty huge. However, I found that I can't wear this all the time because it's just too wild and crazy and it gets caught in seat belts and stuff like that. So I wanted to make like a toned down, simpler version of a piece just for me to wear all the time. So instead of those 8 stones, some of them huge, I'm going to take some like smaller stones and do a little bit of a simpler, still using the same wires before. This was 16 gauge antique brass or bronze, like yellowish brown, and then 22 gauge antique copper to thread in the stones. Why 2 different colors? Well, it's kind of fun, but more so because I didn't have the same color in both those gauges. So being as unprepared as usual, and still being as unprepared as I was a couple weeks ago with the same wire, not having bought any new, here it goes again. We're going to take, about less this time, but still we don't want to cut ourselves short. So let's take a foot. We're going to make a smaller shape. I did not plan this. I did not think about this for even a second. So I don't even know what I'm going to come up with, but I think I'm going to do like a crazy rectangle, triangle, right? That's the 3-sided one. Help me out, geometrists. I mean, geometricizers, geometrometers. So this is already not a triangle. It's some kind of trapezoid angle, but I like it. And it's going to be what's going to be the base for my bevel. And what are we going to do now? I don't know. Let's just have some fun with this wire. Fun with the wire. I feel like I'm making a little robot head now. And oh yeah. I'm going to stick to I like that shape I had before where it's just kind of like crazy, some kind of weird geometric nonsense that kind of goes back and forth and doesn't make too much sense. But this one's smaller, and I think with the smaller size and the less, I'll see from here, I'm just going to bend these to just grab on to those crevasses or crevices or whatever you want to call them. And this one, just going to put right there. And I think I'm going to, what am I going to do? I guess I'm just going to wrap this one around here and like wrap it through there one time, right? And 16 gauge, you got to really muscle it in. So, and now I'm gonna spiral this. So now I wasn't watching the camera till just now. Was this entire thing like off camera? That would be horrible. If it was, then you had to close your eyes and just listen to my ASMR voice that will just put you into a state of hypnotic happiness and freedom. So here's my, which side was up? This side was, which side is what? Whose side is who? Which side is where? All right, fold that in. Okay, so this is what I came up with so far. If this is your first time seeing it, then, ooh, my watch is going off. Be quiet. All right, now this, I'm not gonna have any room for stones. That's okay, I just kind of like this the way it is. I think I'll just leave it. I don't need to scarf this, but I have this extra piece of wire and I might as well like make it look cool like I meant to scarf it, right? Right? Sure, why not? So, I think I'll stop there. So I'll cut this halfway across and shove that sharp end right in the bevel there. It's kind of dark. I should have got another lamp. You poor guys, you're just looking at this. Wire probably looks really kind of black. It's actually a nice yellowy brown, earth tony. So I'm assuming this is how it's going to lay in the front. I always tell people when I make these pendants, I like the outer edges to contact the surface, kind of like make a dome. I like to have it concave underneath. So I just feel like it kind of grips to the person's chest a little bit better, as opposed to, you know, being the other way where it will just kind of roll around and flop all over. It's kind of nice when it sits and stays looking forward the way you want it to look. Now this, I don't like this straight flat across here. It's kind of boring. I want to change that. I'm not sure how. I think, there we go. That did it. That was enough. Just a little bit of something. And now I kind of want to mirror that right here. There we go. That's good. Now this, I don't like how this sticks out now. So I'm not sure what I want to do about that. You know what? I'm going to put that back. Just a little bit. Put it back a little bit. There we go. Put this back a little bit too. Straighten that out a little. Oh, there we go. That's better. I put the shape kind of more like that. I don't know if you guys even have any clue what I'm saying right now. That's okay. This is like late night, make a new piece for me. Late night wire wrap, make a new piece for me edition. Okay. Messed with that enough. Let's get to the threading. Get these stones in here. I don't even know if I can fit them all now. Maybe I don't need them all. Maybe they are too many. Yeah, you can go, and you can go. We'll just take these 3. So I got rid of these 2 big ones. I'm just going to take these 3 cute ones. What are they? That's probably red jasper. It's so dark here, you can't see. I don't know if I can brighten it up for you guys. Like, that's red jasper. That's some kind of a some kind of jasper or aventurine, which are actually very similar stones, both quartz based. And this is also probably some kind of jasper. Not sure. But this is actually the colors they look in the nice light when. So let's try to focus. Now focus, now that it gets darker. Camera doesn't know how to do both. Anyway, so there's, yeah. That's how they actually look to me. To you, I'm sorry, they're going to have to look darker, because as soon as I start focusing, the camera decides to darken it. But whatever, who cares? Okay, let's take a nice big piece of this. This is my 22 gauge. I'm using this to thread. This is my strength, my base, my structure. And now I use thin wire. Thick wire makes structure. Thin wire holds stuff together, threads stuff together, stuff like that. That is the rule for basically how most people do. It dates all the way back to forever. Like, think about the bamboo structures. People would make, you know, the bamboo poles would make the structure, and then thin little reeds would wrap around the poles to hold everything together. Like, that's how you make rafts. You put a bunch of branches together, and then you take really thin vines and thread them, you know, wrap them. Same idea. I want to start with this green one, I think. Whew, I got Creedence stuck in my head. Boop, 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 boop. Now you gotta, this is kind of a triangle. I gotta figure out how I want it to fit in it best. I think kind of like that. All right. So I don't want it to slide up and down too much. So I'm gonna crimp each side. Actually, I think I'm gonna take it first like this. And oh man, watch, be quiet. And I'm gonna wrap it a little bit. Make like a cool swirl on the front of it, right? See if you can see that. Can you see that? Wow, this lighting's horrible. There we go. Pretty. Oh, so pretty. So pretty. And I'm gonna put it back where we had it, right here. And now it fits right in here. So I'm just gonna, there we go, shove that, let's make it brighter. Put that right in there. Okay, this is good. I like this. Now I'm going to put it over here. Put that through there. Okay. All right. If this was way out of frame, then I apologize. The video officially starts now. The rest of it was just pretend. It was just warm-ups. It doesn't count. Strike it from the record, please. Will the jury? I think I'm going to do... Now, another thing you want to do when you're wrapping is when you're doing this thin wire and you're wrapping around the thick wire to strengthen everything up and hold stuff together and wrap things in, you want to, if you're going from one piece to the big wire, you don't just want to come around once. Sometimes you do, but it's better whenever you can to go all the way around the wire at 360, even twice, to really secure it to that one wire. Then it's not, it's strengthening, it's strong points right there. Then if you pull it real tight, it's not going to unwind and pull all the way from the other parts. It's only going to pull from that one part. If you understand what I just said, raise your hand. I see those hands. Sort of. Okay, I'm going to thread in this little red one now. It's a little red jasper. I think it's red jasper. I don't know. Another cool thing about 22 gauge is like most of these teeny tiny holes that don't fit anything, 22 usually picks up. It's very few stones are drilled so small that 22 can't pick them up. I don't know if I want that there. You know what? I should have put these down first, decided where I wanted them. Yeah, I want it there. I want it there, and I want it now. Oh, how do I want it? Oh, there we go. I'll just shove it in like that. This is not going to be a super artistic, like, this is going to be very abstract. Let's just put it that way. This is going to be very, very much like, yeah, I meant to make it look as weird as possible. What were you thinking? You think I didn't do this on purpose? Of course I did this on purpose. Like, do you not know me by now? You don't know me. All right. And now if you're here and you want to get up higher, rather than going straight up, which leaves this big loose wire that's kind of like meh, you can wrap and wrap and wrap and kind of like make a diagonal spiral going up. And that's always fun. And I'm going to do a little tiny bit of that. Not too much, because I actually don't care if this looks a little bit, you know, I already said that 7 different ways. It looks a little nutty. Yeah, but I don't see, you want to make a nice spiral. You don't want it to be sticking out everywhere. Now, where did I don't even know where I want that last stone. Where do I want it? I want it right like, yeah, I want it at the top because I don't have anything at the top. And this one's already here, so I don't even know why I'm worrying about that other wire. It's nice and simple. Come on, get in there. Oh, got stuck on something. Man, it shut that alarm off. I must have snoozed it. Let's pull this tight. Yeah, these stones are not fitting in here like they belong. They're just like, I'm just chilling. I don't fit in here, guys. I don't belong. I'm an outsider. Black sheep. But I like me. I like me the way I am, and you guys just got to deal with it. These are like some rogue stones. They're like the outsider stones. It's like a new movie. They don't belong. The other stones don't accept them. But they have character. And they have a will to survive. And in the world of the minerals, that's all that really matters. Watch as these stones, once rejected by the others, learn to rise up and teach the other stones how to survive in the world. In the world of the minerals. Be like a Saturday morning cartoon or something. I don't know. Do you guys still have Saturday morning cartoons? Do kids still watch TV, or do they just watch devices? I don't even know. Do they still call them kids? That's how long I've been out of the loop. Like, or do they just call them like smaller humans? Okay. All right. So this one is kind of, this one's kind of loose. I got to zoom in, which is going to make it dark again. But that, so you know how it's kind of, that's kind of floating. I don't like that. So I'm going to use my last pair of wire, which already wrapped all the way up here, which did not help me because I want to come back down here, but that's fine. And I think I just want to come across him, come up through here. In the world of the minerals, 3 rogue stones rejected by society. Watch them find their way. They're going to make an elite task force. If you or someone is in trouble, and if you can find them, maybe you can hire the Stone Team. You got that the horn, that trumpet that goes. All right, I'm trying to get this stone in here. I'm trying to make him tighter. Is it working? Not sure yet. I'm getting so into these like TV show ideas that I'm not really paying attention to the wrapping anymore. Like, that's how you want to do it. To really be good at art, you just close your eyes and don't even worry about what happens. Just imagine yourself as a TV show producer. That is how you get good at art. That's what I always said. Like, people would be like, Matt, how do you get good at stuff? And I say, you just close your eyes, forget practice, forget teachers, forget methods, forget learning. Just close your eyes and pretend you're producing a television show, and the rest just happens. And if you can sing the theme with your eyes closed, your art will just appear. I believe that. You know why? Because it's late at night, and whatever I say, you're not going to remember it in the morning anyway. So, whoa, that pulled that whole stone out of whack. But that's okay, because this is just weird and weird. Weird and weird. It's weird, and it's also weird. Oh, man. These stones are just... I just wanted the green one to be tighter. I didn't want everything to get moved all over the place, but I kind of did that. That's okay. You know what? I'm just going to end it right like that. That's fine. It's totally fine. Super weird. I'm going to take this last bit, and I'm going to spiral it. So I have one more last spiral. And this is going to be awesome. And this is going to be everyone's favorite piece, and all the people are going to ask for one. And I'm going to be like, no, this is the only one. You want one? You learn how to sing some theme songs at 2 a.m., right? So you tell them. All right. Those theme songs from the 80s were like amazing. Like the instrumentation and everything, they're great. Like after this is over, instead of watching another one of my videos, like just put on YouTube Magnum PI theme song. Oh, yes. What a great song. Actually, I forget how the rest of that goes. I'm going to have to watch it after this. So let's take the cord from the other one, because I'm not sure if I brought another cord. And let's take the jump rings from the other one, because who comes prepared anymore? So this is what this looks like right now. Okay. See? Do you love it? I don't know. Hold on tight. I'm going to put a cord on it. There we go. Those jump rings from the other one are kind of big, but ooh, you know what? I could just make jump rings out of this antique brass. I think I'm going to do that. Well, whatever. These are on. Let's just wear it, see how it looks. Oh, yeah. See my stained t-shirt? See, it's not overpowering. It's just cool. Cool. Bam. Cool. You wish you had one. Well, you can make one. You just got to learn your 80s theme songs. Oh, yeah. Have a good night, guys. I'm going to put up some videos that you can watch next. Just look for them. Over here. Over here. Over here. Over here. Okay. Okay.